Welcome to Upper Public School, Kalburgi. This is Jyoti, your IT teacher. Let us see the curriculum for grade 9 for Information Technology subject code 402. So this is the curriculum for class 9 Information Technology subject. Total marks is 100, theory 50 marks and practical 50 marks. It consists of 4 parts. Part A, employability skills, which is for 10 marks, and part A is entirely theoretical based. Part B, subject specific skills. Part B is both theoretical based as well as practical based. Total marks is 40 marks. And part C, practical work, which is for 35 marks. Part D, project work or field visit, which is for 15 marks. So grand total is 100 marks. Let us see the curriculum in detail. Part A, employability skills. It has 5 units. Unit 1, communication skills. In this, you will be able to understand what do you mean by communication. Communication is a process of sharing information between 2 or more people. What do you mean by effective communication? What are the features of effective communication? And importance of communication skills in the society, and various methods of communication. We have 3 methods: verbal, non-verbal and visual. Unit 2, self-management skills. In this, you will study about what do you mean by self-management cycle, which has 4 components: planning, organizing, directing and controlling, and about time management and self-confidence. Then Unit 3, basic information and communication technology skills. In this, you will study about what do you mean by information and communication technology, various tools of ICT, and the role of ICT at a workplace and in the personal life. Unit 4, entrepreneur skills. In this, you will study about who is an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a person who takes an initiative to start a business and holds the responsibility of all the success and failure of the business. And characteristics of an entrepreneur, characteristics of an entrepreneurship, and the importance of entrepreneurship in the society. Unit 5, green skills. Green skills are the knowledge, ability and the attitude which we need to develop to prevent the negative impact of human on the environment. And in this, we'll study about what do you mean by green economy and sustainable development. Part B, subject specific skills. In that, Unit 1, introduction to IT and IT industry. Appreciate the applications of IT. In this, you'll study about what do you mean by information and communication technology, what do you mean by information technology, and various business process outsourcing services, and business process management industry in India, and structure of the IT BPM industry, and the various applications of information technology in home computing, everyday life, library, science and engineering, banking, and IT in the government and public service. Unit 2, data entry and keyboarding skills. In that first one, use keyboard and mouse for data entry. In this, we'll study about various keyboarding skills and types of keys on a keyboard. We have 5 types of keys: function keys, navigation keys, control keys, typing keys and numeric keypad. Then the use of home keys and guide keys. Home keys are those keys where you place your fingers while you are learning to type. Then guide keys are those keys which help to move the cursor with the help of the keyboard. Example of guide keys are shift key, enter key, etc. And then typing and deleting the text, then typing ergonomics and positioning of fingers on a keyboard so that it will be easy to type at first, and allocation of keys to fingers on 4 different rows. Then we'll study about what do you mean by pointing device. In that, we have mouse and various mouse operations. Second one, use typing software. In this, we'll study in detail about the introduction to rapid typing tutor. Touch typing technique. It's a technique wherein you'll type the text without seeing the keyboard. User interface of typing tutor. Typing the text and interpreting the result, and working with the lesson editor. Then calculating the typing speed in the lesson editor and typing rhythm. Unit 3, digital documentation. In that first one, create a document using a word processor. In that one, introduction to word processing. A word processor is a general purpose application software capable of creating, editing, saving and printing documents. One such example of the word processor is Microsoft Word. And the various word processing applications, and introduction to word processing tool, creating a document. How will you create a document? How will you open an existing document? How will you save a document? And what are the various parts of a word processor window and using the cursor and the mouse pointer. Second one, apply editing features. By the term editing we mean we can insert, delete, copy and move a particular word in a document. In that we have text editing using the undo and redo option, moving and copying text using the keyboard and mouse options to select, cut, copy, paste and move the text, selecting text and the various selection criteria, selecting non-consecutive text items, selecting a vertical block of text and the use of find and replace option. This option helps us to find a particular word in the entire document and replace it with the desired word. Then jumping to the page number, non-printing characters, then using the spelling and the grammar tool. This tool helps us to keep the document error free. Then using the synonym tool. Third one, apply formatting features. In this we have three formatting: character formatting, page formatting and paragraph formatting. Then we'll study about the page style dialog and then how will you format a text and how will you remove manual formatting, common text formatting, changing text keys. We have 5 text cases: sentence case, toggle case, capitalize each word, uppercase and lowercase. Then use of superscript and subscript button which help us to write the formulas. Then formatting a paragraph. In this we'll study about indenting the paragraphs. We have 4 types of indents: left indent, right indent, hanging indent and first line indent. And then we'll study about the alignment. How will you align a paragraphs? Then how will you apply font color and highlighting and background color. In this we'll study about how will you apply the various font styles, how will you apply the background color to the entire page as well as to the text. Then using the bullets and numbering. Then assigning color, border and background to a paragraph. Then page formatting. In this we'll study the various page layouts available. Then inserting page break. Then how will you create header and footer and add page numbers to the document. Then defining the borders and backgrounds. Then how will you insert images and shapes and special characters in a document. Inserting images can be done through either through clipart or from the file. Then how will you divide a page into columns and formatting the shape or image. Fourth one, create and work with tables. In this we'll study about what do you mean by a table and what are the various methods of inserting table. We have 3 methods of inserting: using the table grid option, using the insert table option and the draw table option. So in this you'll be able to study about how will you create a table in the word processor, how will you insert row and column in a table, how will you delete rows and columns, and how will you apply splitting and merging the tables, then how will you delete, copy and move a table. Fifth one, use print options. In this we'll study about what do you mean by printing and the various printing options available in the word processor and the use of the print preview option and how will you control the printing of documents and the various options available like printing all pages, single and multiple pages. Next one, understand and apply mail merge. Concept of mail merge in word processing. Mail merge helps to send the file to multiple recipients. In this we'll study about how will you create a main document and how you'll be able to create the data source, entering the data in the fields, and how will you merge the data source which you have created with the main document, and how will you apply the editing to the individual document, and how will you print and save the merge later. Unit 4, electronic spreadsheet. In that first one, create a spreadsheet. In this you'll learn about the various spreadsheet software available, introduction to spreadsheet application. One example of this spreadsheet application is Microsoft Excel. How will you start a spreadsheet and the various parts of a spreadsheet, and how will you create a spreadsheet, how will you save the spreadsheet, and how you will open an existing spreadsheet. And then you'll study about what do you mean by worksheet and what is the difference between a workbook and a worksheet, and what do you mean by row and column, cell and cell addresses. In this, in detail, you'll study about how will you identify the row numbers, column number and cell addresses. Then you'll study about the range of cell, that we have column range, row and column range. Second one, apply formula and functions in spreadsheet. In this you'll understand about what do you mean by formula, what is a formula bar, different types of data, entering data, label, values and formula, and how will you enter a formula and how will you use mathematical operators in the formula, doing simple calculations using values and operators, and entering a formula with cell addresses and operators, and the various basic functions in a spreadsheet. Those are sum, average, maximum, minimum and count, and use of functions to do calculations. Third one, format data in the spreadsheet. In this you'll understand about the formatting tool, use of dialog boxes to format values, formatting the range of cells to be seen as decimal places, to be seen as labels, and formatting a cell range as scientific, and formatting a range of cells to display times, then formatting alignment of a cell range, and then you'll study about the data entry using file handle. Fourth one, understand and apply referencing. In this you'll understand about what do you mean by referencing, and we have three types of referencing: relative referencing, mixed referencing, and absolute referencing. And then fifth one, create and insert different type of charts in a spreadsheet. So in this you'll understand what do you mean by a chart. A chart is a pictorial or graphical presentation of a data, importance of chart in spreadsheet, and the various types of chart available, and the elements of a chart, and example of chart. Few example of charts are pie chart, bar chart, column chart. Unit 5, digital presentation. First one, understand features of an effective presentation. In this you'll study about what is a presentation. Presentation is the representation of data in the form of slideshows. Then you'll learn about the presentation software, elements of presentation, characteristics of an effective presentation. And then second one, create a presentation. In this, in detail you'll study about the presentation software. One example of the presentation software is Microsoft PowerPoint. And how will you start a presentation tool, parts of a presentation tool window, and how will you close the presentation tool, and then how will you create a presentation, how will you open an existing presentation, and how you will be able to save a presentation. And then in detail you'll study about how will you create a presentation using the various templates available, then using the slide layouts, then saving a presentation, and how will you run a slideshow, then saving a presentation in the PDF format, and closing a presentation and using help. Third one, work with slides. So in this, how will you insert a duplicate slide to a presentation, how will you insert new slides to a presentation, and the various slide layouts available, how will you copy and move the slides, and how will you delete and rename the slides in a presentation, and how you will be able to copy, move and delete the contents of a slide in a presentation, and then view a presentation, then controlling the size of the view, and workspace views. We have 4 here: normal, outline, notes, and slide sorter view. Fourth one, format text and apply animations. In this you'll learn about the formatting toolbar and the various formatting features available. Formatting helps us to enhance the overall look of a text in a presentation. And then the text alignment. There are two types of text alignment: horizontal text alignment and vertical text alignment. And then use of bullets and numbering in the presentation, and use of custom animation. Fifth one, create and use tables. In this you'll understand about what do you mean by a table, and how will you insert a table in a presentation, and how you'll enter a data in the table and edit the data in the table, and how will you select a cell, row, column, and adjusting column width and row height, and applying borders to the table and background color to the table. Sixth one, insert and format image in presentation. In this you'll study about how will you insert an image from a file, inserting an image from the gallery into the presentation, then formatting the images, moving images, resizing and rotating the images, then formatting using the image toolbar, and using the various graphic objects like line, shapes, and how will you draw these graphic objects in the presentation, and grouping and ungrouping the objects. Seventh one, work with slide master. In this you'll understand about what do you mean by slide master, how will you create the slide master, and how will you apply the slide master to all the slides of a presentation, and adding transitions to a presentation. Thank you.